Okay, so I'm making this video because I'm starting out fresh. I like tech a lot. I like coding a lot. I like trying to discover it. But over the years, I've noticed that I've not really improved significantly. And now with AI becoming so everybody's like, oh, I see how take over the field. I see how dreams are becoming software engineer. How is software if embedded? I've not decided. So I'm starting over, right? Starting over. I'm scared of failure, right? But that doesn't mean I won't get my hands on things. Sometimes I'm not clear about where I want to go. But one thing I know is I really like tech a lot. And because of how I procrastinate a lot, I lose interest in things very fast. And then it keeps me stagnant for years. I'm trying my best to be very accountable. Right? To be very accountable. So every day I'll come here and I'll talk about what I did at the end of the day. So today I started set to until 50 years. Right? But because I abandoned it for 1 month, not 1 month, 1 week, it was 1 week. I first of all traveled. I did not carry my laptop. And I flew where I had something to do. And then when I came back, I did not start because I started going to fashion school. But the urge has always been there. So today I started, right? And okay, I started some days back, I think 3 days ago, and I wasn't able to solve any set. Right? The set I'm stuck at is the set I'm stuck at is readability. So you have to go back to watch the video. I'm looking forward to it. Right, I'm going to come up here and try my best to be very, very consistent, because only by being consistent can I actually achieve something. The aim of being a software developer, not really developing something hardware, but the aim of being a computer is that the world will continue to revolve around computers. Truthfully, irrespective of AI, the world will continue to revolve around it. It will continue to improve. So if someone says, "Oh, I don't believe in the concept that AI is going to take over the world," right? I don't believe in that, because when it comes to study of pattern, the human mind is so creative that we think of crazy things, like very crazy things. And these crazy things cannot just be created by, I don't know how to explain it, but we're working with, yeah, right? It's so crazy that you have a pattern in mind. Someone say, oh, you can go in geometry, right? But I have a pattern in my head, right? And this pattern, there's something I want from it, right? I want something from it, because I want something from it. I can't just explain it. So I have to sit down and start working on it. Right, so and I as a developer, I start to work on it, and then there's this happiness that comes with discovering that, damn, I just did that. This will, okay, this is going to work. Okay, let's, maybe we should minus this, we should add this and all the rest. Yeah, so that's like, yeah. But right, so I'm saying you should just go and prompt it. Being in the tech field is beyond just, there's a fun there that no longer exists, right? But there's a fun there that comes with being creative. Tech to me is creativity at the peak of technology, most especially. So let me give you a retrace back to something that happened in my year one. I was working on it. I was introduced to simulation lab where we're carrying out gene testing. Right, we're looking into a cancer, right, a particular cancer, pancreatic cancer, and that's when I realized that I need to stay stuck in tech. There's so much. After that, I left it. Right, I left it. They stole my laptop. They stole my first laptop. They stole my second laptop. The third one, I'm just gonna relax so they don't steal my third laptop. So I let it. But this year I decided that, you know what, there are a lot of things we could stimulate. Now there's a difference between, okay, we say we're going to study patterns and everything is as a result of pattern. There are abnormalities. They are abnormalities. AI already knows everything. AI is the brain. Believe me, there are abnormalities. Like I said, what we know is limited to a certain thing. As long as we keep reading, we keep expanding our knowledge. Now, AI works with patterns, recognizing patterns, and then it's just around and just, oh, this is to this. But there's something we're missing. We are seriously missing that the human brain does not work. I can't explain, but I don't think people should look at AI as a human brain. Humans think weird things. We try to create a lot of weird things. So it's not, the human brain does not have a pattern. That it's very hyper-hadious. They are thinking this, tomorrow thinking this, next tomorrow, and it's crazy. But we have started submerging it into a fixed thing. It's not supposed to be fixed. We're supposed to be that creative, right? And everybody's coding, so that everybody feels like, oh, there's no more job in tech. I feel that's a lie. I feel like people in tech can now, like, it's our time to utilize tech to make money. I don't know how to explain this, but it's a concept I'm still working on. That people in tech currently have the highest possibility of becoming the next billionaire, not by maybe William Apple, or no, by cracking the system. And when I'm cracking the system, I just need that trying like there's so much ways to make money. It must not always be by app. I don't want to see it up. I don't want to give this idea. But believe me when I say you believe me when I say people in tech have the like they're at the forefront of making money, not by selling their knowledge or anything, but by cracking the system. You know when you're so good that you crack the system to work for you, that's so exciting. Do you know how intriguing that is? There's so many systems to crack. There's a lot of things to crack and let it work for you. Alright? It's just there's so much internet money that when you work you can actually just I don't know, I don't feel like saying it, but it's there. You just haven't you stop thinking about it because you go to consult AI. There's a pattern. Everything is not stuck in the AI. Sometimes you have to think. Most times I try like in a week. I like 5 days. I don't really use my AI for 3 days. But I think I like to think. Some days I don't use my phone. I like to read the book. I like to write things down. I journal a lot because I feel that we're missing out on something. Okay? And if people are breaking out, they say, oh, I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, I feel like most people that get overwhelmed by AI are mostly those in tech. Because it's like, come on, come on. We have worked without it and we have built our foundation over the years. So, and we have built things over the years and suddenly in less than 30 years, something is creating everything that have taken us a very long time. It gets overwhelming. You're no longer having that phone to crack your head, to call your friends, a video call. Everybody's live coding. Everybody's like, bro, I don't think it's about the fun. Fun is going to be so expensive that maybe in my next video I'm going to talk about that. But let's leave that. But I just want to let you know that being a tech means you're sitting on a lot of money that you haven't recognized. You have been enclosed. Your mind have been enclosed to feel like, you know what? I'm not doing this again. You're wrong. You're very wrong. That's why I'm taking my time. I'm going to work on my foundation. I'm going to do some things. And when I build my community, we're going to make money. That's a guarantee. We're going to make money. I feel like we're going to hack the system. So for our favor, it can't be a system shouldn't push us to being, oh, I lost my job. Good. What do we create? We are so powerful that we can create alert. Do you know there's someone that could actually just wake up and be like, I'm gonna crash AI? It's crazy. But there are people that could just come together and be like, we're gonna be like people that crash. It's a crazy idea, bro. There are things that you can change. Yeah, you must not all be good, you must not all be bad. But there should be a balance, right? You've been kicked around by the system and then coming up to complain. It's crazy. We all should like think about it. I always say it next to medical next to engineers, you see developers, you see programmers, computer scientists, leave it to them. Because it's so broad. Like you couldn't tell me we're out of the game because AI is there. See, I hope this sounds right to you, right? You can't push the makers of the games out of the game. Like let's look at it. Like, let me give you a whole concept, right? So you started, you created things, and suddenly something starts creating things, and you feel like, oh, I'm out of the game. They didn't move. This is not right to say, you know. I'm trying to use somebody. When somebody, okay, I don't think I've fixed example, but did they? When humans started producing embryo, like you could like put the egg, mix it, and oh, did it move? Did it like remove people from going to God to ask for children? I don't know if you get the concept, right? But it's like, how do I explain? The birth of something does not kill the birth of something else. You die of, oh, that's not even making sense. But you're going to die faster by how you think. And the only way I think is, how do I make this work for me? How do we leverage it to make money? And there's a concept I want to say out, but I'm not going to say out. Maybe one of the days I'm going to make a very one hell video for that, right? Specifically for that. I'm going to tell you that, see, being in tech field, knowing how to code, use your head. Like, you have to use your brain. Your brain is the niche. The goal then has been to have fun. Now, you could have fun and make money. It's crazy. But it's like, I can't explain it. But just know it's possible, right? Just know I'm still also working on it. Maybe when people show interest in working on it, with me, we could start that, right? We can start that, we can start doing that. Okay, but like I said, if they don't want to get interested in, I'm still going to teach myself. And this YouTube is going to be like me being accountable and me talking about this. But that's just it. I'm very confident that I can make a change to my financial situation, to where I am, to how I see things. It's all perspective. It's all the mind. I choked up, right? There was a certain point the whole I don't take over the world. Yes. That what I do is I filter my social. I just went to the word. I just go to filter a particular word. AI. I did that on all my social media for a certain period of time. And that was when I think it was earlier this year, sorry, when it was getting all high, everybody was getting pumped up. I filtered cloud. I did that. Getting pumped up. How to use Claude to do this, how to use this, how to do it. And yeah, understand something. When people are making money from something, they will never come out. There are very rare percent of people that will come out to tell you, oh, I'm making money from this. You also can make money from it. You are the money. You are the money. So when it gets to that point, I just knew I was going to feel that. I feel that it. I feel that everything. I feel that all the eyes to, and I made progress. I liked that period. You get, so I'm not drawn or moved by the emotion of the world. That you have to. I'm a move at my pace. I'm going to move at my pace. Very orderly, very calm, very peaceful, and very organized. Right. I'm human and I'm very creative. And the creativity of tech is now more than ever. Get pumped up. Maybe whenever you come across this video, I want you to understand that someone is just doing that. Oh man, the world is gonna, and I'm not letting it get to me.